it's Gila Nehemiah, sacred erotic self-love poet, mentor, and mystic. I'm so excited to be here. It's day 7 of the intimate self-love affirmation challenge. And if you're not familiar with me, my name is Gila Nehemiah. I am a sacred erotic self-love poet, mystic, and author. And what I do is I help women, I guide women to truly open up their heart space. People who have been through chronic trauma like myself, domestic violence, bullying, sexual abuse, child abuse. I haven't been through all of them. I was really just the point is when we have been through some abusive situation that's been chronic, meaning continual, it affects our cells, it affects our bodies, it affects our voice. It affects how we think, it affects our clarity. And what I found is by releasing from the body, it allows me to see things more clearly and really open up to what is really meant for me. And that has been my process over my, entire life. I was a teacher, and I'm a guide. So I use a lot of my teaching methodology. And the reason I'm doing this, you might be asking, why are you doing this? 21 days. 21 days forms a habit. And when we do something for 21 days consecutively, we begin to form new habits and new ways of thinking. That's number one. Number two is when we release from our body, we're able to, like I said earlier, see things more clearly. And we have body wisdom. We release the energy that's been, holding up, pent up, and not allowing us to see clearly. And then we open up to new light codes, which are coming in right now. So if those of you are feeling, much more hopeful, wanting to do something new, new energy, you are feeling the effects of the light codes that are coming in right now. And we're moving towards December 21st, which is like a huge, huge portal. And we've already been through many that I've already said, 12/12, 12/14. And this is just, just the grounding of this new earth. Very, very exciting times. Please let me know who's joining. I'd love to know who you are, to say hello. I'll also open up my phone to make sure that I have, I can see who's joining, because sometimes I can't see everything. So I'll just be aware of what's happening. Okay, I tried to go on my own page. Sorry about the wait. So thank you for joining. And what I'm really excited to do today, what I normally do, and I'll just tell you how this goes if you're new to this. Hi, Tamara, nice to see you. Thanks for saying hello. I like to always know who's on. I wanted to share something Tamara had written. I hope you don't mind, but I think a lot of this is, and I'll just kind of, sum it up, because really my mission in life has always been to be free. I was just thinking, why am I doing this? Really on a personal level, why do I do this? Because I really feel that freedom, being able to be free, was a choice. I felt caged most of my life. And for a number of reasons, I don't blame anybody. I just felt that way. I felt like, in school, you're taught to do things in a certain way. You're a daughter, you're a mother, you're a wife, whatever you are, whatever you want to label yourself. And so when you have these labels, it's almost like you're in this box. Well, what if you want to step out of the box? What if you want to do something new? And sometimes we don't feel like we can. We feel trapped. And our body feels like tense. We get constricted. Everything is about our bodies. It's like, to me, my body, when I was able to listen to my body, I was able to understand what I was feeling. And I was able to get out of situations and realize like what was me and what was being put upon me. And that's been the big change for me. Like, okay, what do I really want? And what don't I want? So I can make those decisions. And really the idea is to be free in all aspects of my life. So I just want to thank you for being here. I want to, that is going to be my prayer right now. I do a prayer. We do some movement. I got the audio to work. So if those who've been watching for a while, I think I got this working this time. We're going to do some movement. We're going to do breath, affirmations, and meditation and reflection. And I have something personal I want to share with you. So I'm excited to share that as well. So if you'd like to close your eyes with me, I'm going to be praying on my crystals, just from my heart to yours. that whatever is meant to come through today, you are going to hear it. I'd like you to set your own intention. It's very important to set intentions as we do anything, that we are here connected together from our mind, body, heart, and soul in a holistic way. And our frequencies and energies are uplifting us, and we are connecting into the infinite oneness. Aho, amen. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God, universe, source, however you want to call it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are going to be listening to a song. Let me share. And please let me know if you hear it. Let me turn it on. It's a really fun song. So I want you to dance with me for a couple of minutes. If you don't hear it, just dance anyway. We're doing the ear, so it's a rhythm. Just move around, check it out. You can feel it in the air. Ah, it's so passionate. Ah, you can feel it in the air. Ah, it's so passionate. Ah, rhythm is a dancer. You can feel it in the air. Well, I hope you heard that. That was fun. I hope you danced with me. Take a deep breath. Whew, that was really interesting. So I really enjoy that song, one of my favorite songs, and I'll be playing songs now when I can. I do have to be careful about copyright, but I just wanted to give that a try. So if you found that fun, I hope you enjoyed it. What we're going to do now is we're going to do some breathing. I'm actually going to take off my headphones for a second. And I hope you can hear me. So this breathing exercise is, you may have done this before. I want you to take 2 fingers like this, and I'm going to have you just slightly touch your ear. Sorry, I just got a message. Okay. Anyway, so you have 2 fingers. I want you to just place them slightly in your ear, just like this. Just like that, not all the way in, just a little bit to touch. And we're going to close our eyes. What we're going to be doing is our mouths are closed, but our teeth are slightly apart. And we're going to just be breathing in and saying Om, or just saying a sound, like it's going to be like, I'd like you to make the sound as loud as possible, because you're going to feel your own vibration. It's called, it's just a technique I learned when I was in India in an ashram. And I do it every day because I can feel my own vibration, and it's completely enclosed. So it's like I'm in my own bubble, and it's very, very strong. It's very, very loud, but not necessarily to the public. So it's just loud inside of ourselves, like we're in our own enclosed bubble. So we're going to do that 3 times. I'm not going to be showing you anything because my hands are going to be in my ears. But I'd like you to try it. So you can close your eyes if you want to, or you can watch me. And we're going to breathe in. And when we breathe out, our mouths are closed and we're making a sound. We'll do it 3 times. Do it as long as you can. 2 more times. Well, I don't know how you feel, but it's very invigorating for me when I do that, and I really, really enjoy it. So I wanted to at least, have you explore it to see if that felt good for you. If you'd like to share that with me, I'd love to know. So I'm going to go back on my headphones. Well, I hope you can hear me. I don't know if I'm connected. Okay, now I'm connected. So thank you for waiting. I hope you enjoyed that. It's really an excellent exercise to do. Felt amazing. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. I feel like it's so amazing. And actually, the louder you make the sound, the more you're feeling into it. And if you know the scales, either the Western or Indian or any scale, usually it's 7 notes, actually going to 7 points of the chakras in your body. And it is very invigorating. It's just like, if you're doing do, re, mi, it's like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, and you do that. You can do that with your, just like with your throat. And we'll try it again tomorrow. So it's really, really interesting. It's same in the Indian Carnatic, it's the same type of notes. And you do that, and it's just like, you really feel the vibration. Like, it makes sense that we're all energy, because you just feel this energy, and it's just from a sound, it's a guttural sound in your throat. It's just intense, but you're using your ears. So the ears are important for balance. The ears are important for hearing, and these are some of, I have some of the affirmations for today is I love my ears. If I didn't hear sound, I don't know what I'd be doing with myself. There was sound always, music always in my house. My father loved to sing, and his sound, his voice, like, it just reverberated in our house. And it was just amazing when he was singing, he'd sing to God. So it was just beautiful, beautiful words. So I hear divine sounds is my next affirmation. Your words are divine. Your kind words to yourself are divine. So the more that you hear yourself talk beautiful words to yourself, that is very empowering. I record myself sometimes doing affirmations, and I listen to it because it's so much more empowering to hear myself say it than to hear another person say it to me. So I'd like you to say to yourself, I love my ears. I hear divine sounds. I am a divine being of light. Because you are. I am a divine being of light. And the more that you say that to yourself, you are going to feel that. So it's such an important part of the process to focus on these types of affirmations. You can say whatever else you want to say. I am beautiful. I'm amazing. And really say it with feeling. I love my ears. I hear divine sounds. I am a divine being of light. I am clairaudient. I'm clairaudient. So what does that mean? I hear music in my head. It's not playing. I didn't play yesterday. Like sometimes just songs just come up. So you're giving me messages. So you have psychic powers. All of us do. Are you attuned to that? This is part of the body wisdom. Are you listening to your body speak to you? And are you paying attention to what it's saying? It could be that you just, play music with your fingers. It could be that you are like seeing images in your mind, in your third eye. We went over the third eye. Maybe your nose smells certain things, and has more smell memory. You have certain abilities that nobody else has. Or heightened senses, you could think of it that way. Or a sixth sense, whatever you want to call it. But you have powers. And the more that you're in tune to those powers, yes, Christabel says yes. Yes. And the more that you just say, these are my powers, you are given those powers to share it with the world, to use it for yourself and to share it with the world. We need your powers. We are, many of us are starseeds, many of us are here as way showers. So we need you to share your powers with the world. We need you now, because all of us are just waking up, and we need you to help us, because we are banding together to create a new earth, a new society, a new way of being, that from our heart space, from like being vulnerable, from loving ourselves and loving others, really from our heart. So if you're feeling this call, like, please join us, please say yes to what the universe is showing you. So much of my life, I was resisting this, as well as maybe some of you are too, like, oh, I don't want to do that. That's too big for me. I can't do that. But yes, you can. That's why we're here today. That's why we're coming together. That's why we share such amazing messages with each other, because we are connecting to each other through energy. We don't need to necessarily see each other for that. Yes, went live yesterday. It was amazing, helping others with my gift. Yeah, yay. Thank you, Chrisabel. I'm so excited for you. I'm really glad to hear that. And thank you for sharing that. I really, really feel from my heart to yours. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful news. So I'd love to have all of you come on live, in your own ways, in your own light, and it doesn't have to be a live. It could be, you're reading something, you're writing, you're singing, whatever makes you feel good. Like, that's what makes other people feel good. So I really wanted to share that, and thank you for listening. So we're going to just do a short meditation for about 2 minutes. Actually, always 17:17 is when I start the meditation. It's amazing. So we'll do a short meditation, and I'll count for 2 minutes, and then we'll just be quiet for 2 minutes, and whatever comes through, just share it with us. So this will be the sound to start the meditation. So just quietly, as we're going to be opening our eyes very soon, just like you to take a breath in. And I hope you enjoyed that meditation. Sometimes it's really good to just have quiet time to just, shut down, become an empty vessel. I don't know what you guys are thinking. Sometimes it's hard to be empty. So I just like to focus on the breath, or just focus on emptiness, or just focus, if a thought is coming through me, I would just, watch it and not get involved in it, but just allow it. So I hope that resonates with you. I'd like you to share anything that you're feeling, and I am feeling very empowered and grateful. So I'm just writing that down here. If you'd like to share how you're feeling, I'd love for you to hear it. I'm feeling very empowered and grateful. And I want to share something really special. So this series has become very special for me, you know, because even though I do kind of very spontaneous, I do think about things a lot. I'm a very kind of what's the word? I ruminate a lot. You know, I think a lot, and I feel a lot. I'm very, very sensitive. So even though I don't write things down, I'm not a big writing notes before I go live. I'm not that kind of person, but I know what I'm going to say. So something came to me because, you know, I mentioned about my father and songs, and I think I wanted to just share a very important part of your relationship with yourself and with others, especially in romantic relationships, has to do with how you handle issues that have happened with your parents. It has been a big, big part of my journey to deal with situations I had with my own parents and my relationship to them, and regardless of whatever was happening else in my family, but me and my parents. And this past year was a big year for me to really kind of culminate all of that and come to terms with all that. And it's been very amazing. And I was actually looking through some old things that I had of my father's writing, and it wasn't specifically to me, but he loved poetry. And I just wanted to share something with you. He wrote about this particular poet called Bhadathi. And he said a few words about him. This is just something that he had written a long time ago. And my sister sent me something, and I happened to find it. So I thought that this was important because he really looked up to this person. And so it showed something about himself as well. So this particular poet, he said he believed in the free spirit of man anywhere and for all time. He praised the revolution and welcomed the new Russia. There was something else I wanted to share. Unity of India and the regeneration of culture. And sorry, he loved humanity, this particular poet. And he also said, oh, here it is. I'm sorry, I couldn't find it. Bhadathi is not only an internationalist, but also a universalist, as all poets are. Through his poems, enshrouded in alluring mystic references, Bhadathi breathed life into the people who, in the height of British power in India, were living in poverty and squalor. Not only in body, but much worse, experienced degradation and deprivation in the mind. I don't know, that just kind of moved my soul. And he talked again about the upliftment of women. Social justice and the upliftment of women are recurring themes in more of his 400 poems. And it just really moved me because, you know, my father was very spiritual. I don't know if you've been following me, but he had a lot of spiritual books in the house, you know, numerology, Edgar Casey, you know, all of the stuff he had read. And it was very uplifting for me to be in that household. And it kind of made sense that I'm on this path because, you know, I too believe in spirituality. I don't believe in a religion per se. I believe in spirituality as love. And why am I sharing this to you? Because this was my reflection as being part of this series, that the only way that I've really, you know, connected myself is to really understand my own path. And that's what this inner work is all about. So when we're sharing our gifts, you know, all of our fears, anything that's coming up, it's due to some of our past experiences, our past lives, and going through all of that, you know, on your own or with a coach, however you feel is really calling you, that is really the way to truly unearthing all of this, you know, it's a deprivation of the mind. You know, all of these social conditionings that have happened in our lives are here. But when we open our hearts and our souls, our lives become a completely different place. So, you know, wherever you are in that journey, I honor you. You are sacred beings. You are, you know, divine beings of light, and you are worthy and deserving of everything that you desire. You know, really, I feel that deep in my heart, and I just wanted to share that with you. If anything that I'm saying here is resonating with you, please let me know. If there's something coming up that you'd like to share that's, you know, coming up for you, I'd love for you to share that with me. Because I feel like I create a very sacred space. If you want to learn more about me, please go to my website, gilanehemia.com. If you'd like to schedule a 15-minute chat, I have free chats available for all of you. And you can schedule right on my website. And here is the link for the chat. And if you haven't heard, I have reduced something because I wanted to actually create a gift for all of you. So I am giving a special gift. One of my most popular programs is my 1-month writing program. Normally $888 is now $555 for you until December 31st. And Tamira says something really beautiful. You've confirmed my thoughts on helping others tap into love today through my words and my ability to challenge others in a loving, safe way. Thank you. Thank you so much, Tamira, for sharing that. I'm so glad that this series and this episode, about the ears has opened that up for you. I truly, truly appreciate that. It's very, very enlightening. It makes me feel so grateful that, we do the work we do, even if it helps one person. Like, really, I'm so elated because that's what it's about, connecting. So if you are interested in this amazing, amazing gift, please let me know. The information is right on my website. It is not yet updated, so you're going to see the price as $888. But if that is something that you're interested in, let me know, and I will definitely bring you into this fold. It's 4 sessions with me where you meet one-on-one once a week in Zoom, and you have chances to talk to me in between sessions, because usually the things happen in between. It's not actually in the session, and the sessions are amazing. It's in between sessions where we have the challenges. I feel that's what has always happened to me in my own life. So if that is something that is resonating with you, please let me know, and I'd love to connect with you on that. I'm just seeing if I can show you my, let's see here. Here I can. I can share with you the screen. So scroll down a bit so you could just see a little bit of this course. Just to tell you a little bit, of focuses on writing prompts, and we do a lot of writing, and we'll do a lot of what we're doing right now. And so that is just really an important part of the process. You may be feeling like you'd like somebody to really hold your hand to go deeper. I know I always did. It changed my life, 1,000 times. I've been on this journey in a very deep way for the past 3 years. And I have to say, I've been on the spiritual journey for my entire life. And as a spiritual guide, I was always working as that. But really 3 years was when I made that decision. And that was the best decision of my life. A challenging one, nonetheless. Everything came up. But that's why the coaches were so amazing for me, because that's what held me and made me believe in my heart, believe in my soul, believe in my business, be the free person that I am today. And I have to thank all the healers who've helped me through that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to know any more about them, I have a series. You can go to my YouTube channel and you can watch some of the videos. So I want to thank you again today for being here. Thank you, Tamira, for sharing, and Chrisabel for sharing. I really appreciate you, and I really appreciate you coming on. And if there's anything you need from me, even if it's just a chat, I'm more than happy to be here for you. We are here together. We rise together. We do our sacred work together. We live in love together, and you are never, ever alone. Your light team is with you. We are physically with you, and we are here to change the world, to change, to live in love. So thank you, thank you, thank you for being you. I love your ears. I love your amazing music. I love and hear your divine sounds. Namaste, Shanti Shalom. Thank you for being you. Bye-bye.